I hope you're okay. Today I'm doing a testing drugstore highlighters video and I'm so excited about this. So basically I decided, because most of my favourite highlighters, like first of all, if you read my blog and watch my videos, you'll know that I love highlighter. Like, it's my favourite makeup product, I'd say, out of everything. And my favourite highlighters are like Becca Champagne Pop, the Anastasia Glow Kit, and they are like pretty pricey. Like, they're not really budget, you know, makeup, are they? So I'm coming to the end of my second Becca Champagne Pop, and I thought, you know what? There's got to be a budget highlighter out there. So I went on a little hunt around the drugstore, and I found some a few different selections that I feel may give my favourite high-end highlighters a run for their money. So anyways, the first highlighter that I'm going to start off with is this one from Lottie London. And yeah, Lottie London is a relatively new brand. You may have seen them in Superdrug. I think that's where they're sold only. Could be wrong though. And they used to just do brushes and accessories. However, they've I can't talk today, what's wrong with me? They've launched their own makeup line, which came out in January time, I think. And the one thing that stood out to me the most out of the whole makeup range was this Shimmer Squad palette. So it's a palette of 4 highlighters. Can you see that? I might just darken the video up a little bit. There we go. Okay, so 4 highlighters. Kind of reminds me of the Anastasia Glow palette. And they're quite big highlighters, and this is $9.99. So there's 4 different colours, and I have swatched them, but I haven't tried them on my face. So there's like a pearly white, which is called the Troublemaker, like a bronzy peachy gold called Queen Bee, the Flirt, which is quite a bronzy dark shade, and then the Good Girl, which again is like a kind of pearly champagne colour. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this brush, which is also new. This is from MUA. I've not used it, but it's a highlighting brush, so I thought I'd give it a go. I'm going to take, I think, the Good Girl, which is this one here, and then the Troublemaker. So I'm going to put this one on this cheek. Okay, so I'm just going to apply this to my cheekbones. Ooh, that isn't too bad actually. Now it has come out a different colour to what I thought it would. I thought this was going to be a bit more of like a peachy, like champagne pop kind of colour, whilst it's come out quite icy white, if that makes sense. But it's quite bright though, like hopefully you can see this on the camera. I think you can see it, so that is good. But yeah, gosh, I'm just going to use one of my more skankier highlighter brushes to just blend that in. The Troublemaker is quite bright. So this one's a lot more white, and I'd say almost like quite cool toned. It's kind of got like a bit of a bluey look. I'm pretty impressed though with how pigmented it is. I think that's pretty impressive. So yeah, this one kind of gives just more of a sheen, whilst this one is pretty white. So this one I probably wouldn't use as a highlighter. I'd probably use this as like an inner corner, maybe on like the tip of my nose. But I wouldn't really use it as like a cheekbone highlighter. Yeah, I am very, very impressed. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, I can see that on camera, wow. You know that meme that says when you put your hair behind your ears and expect to look like Kim Kardashian or Kendall Jenner, but in reality you just look like Jacob from Twilight? That's literally me right now. I mean, to be honest, it's a bit of an insult on Jacob from Twilight, because Jacob from Twilight is a bit of a hottie. Anyone else used to watch Twilight? Well, not used to. Like, have you watched Twilight? Did you used to like it? I was quite the fan, not as much as my sister though. And who was your favourite? I started off, this is totally random highlight chat. Anyway, in the first film, I was an Edward fan. And then I felt like they put too much makeup on him in the rest of the films. I felt like he always looked really chalky. And then Jacob cut his hair and I was like, yeah, I'm digging Jacob. In fact, I dug Jacob so much that I used to have a Taylor Lautner poster in my room at uni. That's a little fact of the day for you. I think my sister bought it me for Christmas, and he was wearing a wet white t-shirt, and I had it on the back of my door. So there we go, there is a little, who did you have on your wall at uni? Did you have anyone on your wall at uni? Okay, that was so random. I feel like I'm in a really random chatty mood today actually. I've been watching some girls on YouTube whilst I was getting ready. It literally took me about 6 years to get ready today. And I don't know if you've heard of them, like you probably have. They're called Sophia and Cynthia, I think. I'll link them down below. Anyways, they came up on my recommended feed on YouTube and I thought, oh, I'll watch them. Anyway, they're these two best friends and they just basically do get ready with me's and stuff like that. They're very chill, very casual, and they're just hilarious. It's literally, you literally just feel like you're getting ready with them. So definitely recommend them. I just think it's really cool because I've not really seen many videos like that, and I just think it's nice to watch something that's very natural. So I think they've kind of rubbed off me a little bit because I was just watching loads of their videos and they were just really chatty. So I think that they've kind of made me want to be a bit more chattier. So that's why this video may be a bit random. Okay, so now we've got another palette, and this one is from Barry M, and this is the Illuminating Highlighter palette. So this is what it looks like. It's £6.49, and I think it's a relatively new release for Barry M. Just looking at my little notes that I've got prepared, it says 3 highly pigmented radiant soft focus shades. So there's Iced Pink, this one, Frosty Cream, this one, and Gilded Bronze are the perfect powders to take care of your highlighting needs. So I'm taking the Iced Pink one, and I'm going to pop it on this cheek here. Ooh, that is quite pretty. Now it's not as much as a in your face as the Lottie London one, but I think that's quite a pretty subtle glow. So this one's now the peach one. Let's see what this one's like. This one is quite pretty, but I don't think it's as pedang as that one. But maybe that's because this one's peach and it's kind of blending in with the rest of my skin. Like maybe that's why you can still see it. Like, can you see it in camera? I'm trying to probably go cross-eyed. But it's not as, I think this one really stands out, whilst this one kind of just settles in. It's pretty though, like they're really blendable. Like when I looked at them, I thought they looked a bit powdery, but they're actually really like easy to blend and quite creamy. Like the Lottie London ones were a bit intense, but these are just very simple. You can just put that on and you're done. Okay, so next up, like I said, are all MUA Makeup Academy highlighters, and I've got a hair. My hair is doing my head in today. I feel like it's making me look like Jesus. Anyways, I was looking for highlighters to include in this video and I went to Superdrug and I came across the MUA stand and I tried out a couple of testers and I was like, oh my god, these look amazing. They didn't have them in stock, so I ordered them online. So I ordered 2 online. So I ordered Radiant Cashmere, which is like this bronzy, like peachy colour, and then Golden Skillentation, which is like a gold. And then funnily enough, I literally got sent a couple of days later 3 new highlighters from the range. And I've like never really been sent much from MUA before, so like it was pure coincidence. And I've got this one here, which is called Shimmer Highlighter, so it's just kind of whitey pearly one. Then I've got Peach Diamond, which is like a peachy pearl colour. And then I've got this blue one, which is called Ice Sparkle. I'm just making sure I read them all right, yeah. Oh, Pearlescent Sheen, this one's called. I don't think I said that one right. Which is like a blue one. So I'm going to try this one because I think it's a bit like different. And then I'm also going to be trying the 2 MUA ones that I ordered. So this is the blue one. Ugh. What is the chances I put this on and the postman knocks at the door? Like, I'd literally bet you £5, but I'm not going to. A moment of truth. Oh, it's blue. I know that sounds really stupid, but I honestly thought I'd put it on and it wouldn't be that blue. It's very pigmented. So yeah, that is what blue highlighter looks like. I'm not quite sure this is for me. I don't really think it goes with the rest of my makeup. I don't know, but I don't really know why people would want a blue highlighter. I mean, maybe you can enlighten me. But yeah, it's very pigmented though, I will give it that. Okay, so someone should start doing some banging outside. Why do I still have the mind of a 12-year-old? Anyway, let's move on. I'm going to move on to the two highlighters that I bought myself, and I think I'm going to leave it here because my cheeks are starting to look a little bit red raw from all the wiping I've done. So first of all, I'm going to try this one called Golden Sklintation. Okay, so this isn't as in your face as what I thought it would be, but I still think that's very pretty. Yeah, I actually really like this. It's not too like jazzy. I think it's a really nice daytime, but it's also still shows up, if that makes sense. It's a really pretty colour, it goes on really nicely, it blends really well. Yeah, I really like this actually. Yeah, I really like this one. I think if you kind of like a smoky eye and kind of have a similar skin tone to me, you'll quite like it. Yeah, really impressed. Yeah, like this a lot. Right, time to move on to the highlighter I'm most excited about. And this is because I like tested it like on my hand in Superdrug. I can't get the damn thing open. And I thought, wow, that looks really impressive. So I'm hoping, what's wrong with you? That this is going to live up to my hopes. So yeah, this one is called Radiant Cashmere and it's a new one and it seems to be sold out everywhere. I did get it on the MUA website, but it was sold out in my local Superdrug. It wasn't on Superdrug online, so maybe it's been like really popular. Okay, so let's pop this bad boy on. Whoa, now look at that. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Now that is pretty pigmented. Have to say though, I think I prefer the golden one just a little bit more. This is a really pretty colour. I think it's really pigmented. It blends really nicely, but it's kind of quite a like bronzy colour, whilst the golden one just seemed to kind of just naturally like blend into my skin, if that makes sense. And look at that. I think for £3 these highlighters are amazing. Like there's so many colours as well. Like I seriously am impressed. Okay, so I thought I'd finished up. Turns out I just looked down and realised I'd forgotten a highlighter. Anyway, so this really is the last one, I promise. And this is the Maybelline Master Strobing Liquid, and it's a liquid highlighter. And this is new to Maybelline. I think they've been out in America for quite a while, and there's also like a strobing stick, which I'm kind of what's that word? I'm intrigued to try. So this is like a peachy. There's two shades. There's medium and then there's pale. And how much is this? Let me have a look. This is $6.99. Okay, and you get quite a lot, which is quite good. So I'm just going to pop a little bit of this on my finger. But I think, even though I've just taken that way too low, I think it's a really pretty colour. I have tried this one because I used it in a sponsored video for Maybelline and Feel Unique. And I just think it's a really pretty colour. I'd be intrigued to try the light shade because I feel like the light one would be more like a pearly pink, which is probably a bit more wearable. But yeah, as you can see, hopefully you can see, it just gives a nice sheen to the skin. And I think this will be perfect for summer. You know, when you're like on holiday or it's really hot, like you can just pop this on and it will just look really, really good. It's a really good cheap liquid highlighter. As you can see, it definitely does give you quite a nice glow. And I think this would be really nice mixed in a foundation, mixed underneath to give a really kind of dewy finish. It's very like Millie Macintosh 2012 vibes. It's very pretty and it's very similar quality to highlighters that are like 30 quid. So I'm pretty impressed with that. Okay, so there we go. There's all my highlighters. I have checked. I have used all the ones that I intended to. I really hope you enjoyed this video. It's been quite fun to make and it's been quite nice to do a bit more of a chatty kind of relaxed video. Let me know if you'd maybe like to see similar videos like this in the future. Like maybe I could do trying out different kind of makeup products or trying out different highlighters, just let me know, because I think this is a good way of kind of finding out like what's good and what's not so good. But yeah, I have found some right jams. I think the MUA highlighters are amazing. The Lottie London palette is really, really pigmented. It's just a little bit difficult to blend, but like incredibly pigmented. The Barry M palette is very pretty. And yeah, and I think the Maybelline Strobe Liquid is a nice underneath summery liquid highlighter. So yeah, so I do hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and don't forget to also subscribe to my channel as well if you haven't already. I am going to go now and feed my rumbling tummy and take away my Jesus/Jacob hair away from your eyes. But I hope you are all having an amazing weekend, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.